Whew. Now, I don't know about you, but there's some things about this mom life that I'm not too sure about. But before I get into all that, let me welcome you back to my channel. My name is Ayanna, and this is Beyond Committed, where we talk about everything from life, faith, family, motherhood, and everything in between, and we take them beyond. If this is your first time here, welcome, and I'm so glad you stopped by. And to make sure you're not a stranger, make sure you press the subscribe button below and then turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video. All right, now let's dive right in. Now, yes, motherhood is a blessing. It is a gift. I know with my 3 little divas in training, it's just an overwhelming experience at times, but it's overwhelming with love and joy and just watching them grow and watching God just do so many different things in their lives. It's just like, oh my goodness, look at God in them. But then there's those moments where I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. This is overwhelming, or I feel like I'm failing. I've made a decision that I wish I didn't, or didn't make a decision that I wish I did, or I'm just stuck in a place of just being unsure. And I know I'm not the only mom that feels like that. We've all felt those things and those moments of overwhelm, those moments where we're like, okay, am I doing this right? Am I doing enough? And then you often feel those times where, you know what? I'm just not. And you can feel that feeling of failure. And I'm here to tell you that you're not failing. Yes, this is overwhelming. Yes, motherhood does not come with a manual, which I wish it did. It's okay if I do A, B, and C, D, E, and F happen. But that's just not the case. They're little humans that are growing into adults, and that's unnerving, that's overwhelming, but it's something that God has equipped you to do and is going to cover you to do it. So in those moments when you feel like you're failing, in those moments when you feel overwhelmed, there's 3 things that I do that I know would help you as well whenever you feel like you're failing as a mom. Number 1 is take a trip down memory lane. I mean, there are so many memories and things that have happened with you and your family, and you've watched your kids grow in so many different ways and experience so many different things that when you go back and look at those moments, you're like, you know what? I may not be doing everything right, but I did something right. And it is in those moments that we need to look back. We need to remember good times. We need to remember times when we felt more confident as a mom. We need to remember those times when we weren't so overwhelmed, when we didn't feel like we're failing. And in those trips down memory lane, that's when you do it. I know as a mom, you have to have like a million pictures, whether they're on your phone, in your iCloud, on your Google Cloud, or me, all 3, including on my like Amazon Prime photos. I didn't even know that you could store all your photos there. And then once I found that out, I'm like, okay, there is no reason why I can't take like 20 pictures of this one moment and then maybe only look at it once and then store it away. But it is in those 20 pictures that I can go back later and look and see, okay, now, today I may not feel like I'm rocking it as a mom. Today I may feel like I'm failing. But when I look back at those things, I realize that I'm not. And I know you can do the same thing. So I encourage you, whenever you feel like you're failing as a mom, take a trip down memory lane. You'd be amazed how far you've come. Now, number 2, take a break from social media. Now, I know you're on social media right now watching this video, which I am grateful for. And don't forget to press the subscribe button below and turn on your notifications. But outside of that, sometimes social media can make you feel overwhelmed, because sometimes social media can make you feel like, okay, I'm not doing enough. I should be doing more. My family should be doing this. We should be going here. We should be having those experiences. We should be doing X, Y, or Z. But realize everybody's family is different. Everybody's dynamic is different. So it's so important that when you're feeling overwhelmed, especially in a way that's comparing your present to someone else's highlight reel, remember that, no, that's not what you're supposed to do, mama. Remember that that moment in time may be a picture perfect moment, but that's not her life all the time. I know for me, family pictures are the best time. I love everything about them when they're over. Getting ready for family pictures are overwhelming. I have to figure out who's wearing what, whose hair is going to look like what, what day of the week are we going to do the photos, because I have to manage my husband's schedule and then the kids' activities and then the light outside and when does the sun set and then my photographer. And then when we're actually taking the pictures, all of the pictures, we're not all smiling. We're not all happy to be there. Sometimes it's cold. Sometimes it's too hot. Sometimes it's too windy, because I like to take pictures outside. And then those in-between shots are so funny, because everybody's not smiling, everybody's not happy, but the pictures that you do see, or the pictures that I do keep, are like, oh, this was such a beautiful moment. But all the moments in between were not pretty. A lot of them are edited, and a lot of them my photographer doesn't even give me, because he's like, you know what, she don't want to see that, and I don't. So remember that on social media, it's mostly highlight reels. We're often giving our best selves, but it's important that in those moments when you feel like you're overwhelmed, in those moments when you feel like you're failing as a mom, take a step back. After you've gone down memory lane, don't go down memory lane in somebody else's feed. Take a break from social media and allow you just to be present, and allow you just to be more grateful for what you do have, because you're really not failing, mama. And comparing yourself to someone else oftentimes leaves us in the loser's position. All right, that's it for today. And I want to know, when was the last time you felt like you were failing as a mom? And what did you do? I want to know about it. Let me know in the comments, because I can use all the helps, tips, and tricks I could get on this journey of motherhood, because I'm definitely not trying to do this alone. And make sure you don't forget to press the subscribe button and then turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video. All right, now, until I see you again.